Hello, my lovely friends, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, hello, I am Sophie, and I just thought today I would bring you on a little tour of my island toadstool. It is not done, it's not a final tour. I just wanted to do a little update to show you all what I've been working on, because I've been working on it quite a lot lately, mainly off camera, because for some reason that seems to be when my brain is at its juiciest. Whenever I'm filming my process for the world to see, it's just trash, because that's just how things work for me. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get started. So this is my entrance. I did actually have a little video a couple of weeks ago now showing off my entrance and stuff, so I'm not gonna go like crazy in depth with it since I did already show it, but it's super cute. And the leaves are falling, which is very aesthetic. I'm thinking for the actual like dream address and everything, it's gonna be earlier in November, so there's gonna be more like variation between the trees. Like some will be very yellow, because right now they're all red, which is not really what I want, but I do love having the falling leaves, so that's very fun. Also, my character Wendy got a new little dress, got a little like spooky overall outfit. Love to see it. And then I do believe I showed this in my last video, but I wasn't, I crossbred a pink rose by mistake. Normally I love pink roses, but they just look so bad in this very autumnal look. It's very, I mean, you could make pink, you can make pastel Halloween, pastel autumn a thing, just for this particular theme. It ain't working. But anyways, I've got my little toadstool pond, but yeah, what I did not show is that I'm done kind of decorating this whole surrounding area. I still have to do, this is going to be like a farmer's market down here, but I still have a lot of flowers in the way, which, oh my god, I didn't show my map. I'm not good at touring stuff. This is my map. It hasn't really changed much probably since I last showed it. There is some custom pathing now along the left there, you can probably see, and some little like round splotchy paths off to the kind of in the center, actually, not really to the right, but we're gonna see all of that. But yeah, so this is kind of what I did. I added this in-game path, and I'm not sure what I want to put on top of it. If I will put, let me show you my codes. I don't know if I want to put some of this grass on top of it, if I want to do some of the bricks, if I want to maybe do these. I haven't really done these really colorful tiles yet, and it's really cute. Or I could just do this one, the very, rustic brick. That could make a really cute path. Or I could just go crazy and put like little random codes all over. Which, yeah, I still have a lot of empty spaces, surprisingly. Usually I fill my codes immediately, so I could even look into if there's a different code I want to download. But basically, yeah, I filled in this last week. I worked on just filling in these extra spaces, adding in the path, because it's just been sitting empty for a while. And yeah, I do need to do something with this just because I don't like the flowers growing into it. I still haven't worked on this area back here. This will probably be what I do last. I'm planning on hopefully streaming the Saturday before Halloween and making that whole back area like a spooky haunted house carnival kind of a thing. So keep your eyes open for that. Look at Stitches. He's so cute. I have to say hello. I've been terrible at saying hello. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at talking to my villagers. I wanted Stitches so badly and all these other cuties on my island so badly, and then I don't talk to them. I think I had this in my last video, but I added the carriage. It just felt like a little boring, and it still does feel a little boring. I might change it up, so instead of it being like the 4 separate patches, make it like more patchwork, like if it alternates, or if I did stripes or something. I don't know. I mean, it's fine just like that, but I don't know. I want it to be a little more fun. But anyways, let's get into more of the stuff that's new. So last that y'all saw a video, this was not here, but I did this all of this on my Twitch stream, which I don't know if that VOD is up, or if I still need to post that. I've been kind of bad at posting my Twitch streams to YouTube like right away, so it might not be up yet, I'm not sure. But I did build this whole area on one of my Twitch streams recently. It's basically just like a little farmer's market kind of vibe. We've got like the truck over there dropping off deliveries. I've never done that before. I've not really used the cars much. I used a couple in my last island, Mochi, since it was kind of, I say urban, but it was more rural, but it was like town core, so, there were cars. Versus, yeah, I don't normally used cars or anything. So I was really excited to do like the little delivery truck, and I feel like it actually looks really cozy and rustic and cottagecore, even though it's a literal metal truck. And we've got barrels and cans and pumpkins, got a whole ass beehive. I would never go to a farmer's market that has a whole beehive sitting out. That is like my worst fear, but it's for the aesthetic, okay? Don't think about it too hard. Don't think about your intense, irrational fear of bees when you're looking at this. And then I did my favorite. I love doing paths like this. I love making fun shapes with like the in-game path. I love doing this circular path. I have it on my island Peach. Probably done it on my other islands. I don't know if I did it in like Mochi. Pretty sure I did it in Maple Glen somewhere. But yeah, I love doing just like circles and then putting a different path on it. Plus it also looks really cute on your map. I love messing around with the shapes you can do the in-game path. But this is like one of my favorite builds probably ever. It's a little food truck area. Like I was gonna do 3, but I only really had room for 2 food trucks. And then there's like a little spot where you can just sit and eat your food. But to give it more of a kidcore twist, I wanted it to be like foods that a kid would like. So this is my milk and cookies truck. We've got this adorable milk code that my lovely, lovely friend and Twitch mod, Andro, made. I'll try to remember to put the code in the description, but knowing me, I'll probably forget because I'm trash. But she made this milk code and I'm obsessed with it. And yeah, the milk on the bottles, not the milk on the truck. I don't remember where I got that code, but it's on my Pinterest, which is always linked in my description, by the way. I am a total, old grandma Pinterest nerd, and I use Pinterest way too much for everything, whether it's Animal Crossing or Sims or making aesthetic boards for my fictional characters for my novel, instead of actually writing my book, because why do I want to do that when I can just make them aesthetic boards on Pinterest? But anyways, yeah, the code should be there. And then this little milk puddle on the ground and this little cookie code. I just had a lot of fun with all the codes. And then over here, it's just your little pizza. I'm kind of bummed there isn't a plain cheese pizza in this game. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good mushroom pizza, love the margarita pizza, but like, where's just like a plain cheese pizza, you know? That would have felt more spot on, because I definitely wouldn't have eaten a mushroom pizza as a kid. I probably would have eaten margarita, but I'm a cheese person, so I probably would have been sad that there's not that much cheese. Or it's just got, the big globs. And in this little area, I just made it, I didn't know what to do because this is leading up to the secret beach. I just filled it in with trees and mushroom platforms, and it looks really good. It looks like I tried really hard, which, to be fair, it did take a couple days of time traveling and ordering the mushroom platforms, so it did take some effort. But it's honestly really simple. I always like stress myself out with filling in spaces on my island, making it perfect. But honestly, sometimes all you just need are like a shitload of mushrooms and then call it good. Or I could have done just solid flowers. That's something I've been thinking. I don't know if I'll have a flower field on this island, but I've thought if I get like burnt out towards the end of making this island, which I'm honestly close. I don't think I'm gonna burn out. God, like the way I did my last island, I literally did over half my island in like 1 week because I really wanted to move on, and I'm just too stubborn to just reset in the middle of an island. But yeah, I've always wanted to do flower field. Anyways, campsite. I think this is really cute and simple. I might still change it up a bit and add some more tents because it's not really giving kidcore. It kind of is just slapped in here. Like I could maybe take out and put another tent here. I want to feel a little more kiddie. I could put out like futons and stuff, like the floor futons to make it look like they're having a slumber party. I basically did that on which island? Did I do that on Mochi? Which island did I do that on? No, that was Strawberry. I've done so many islands now. I've done a lot. I don't even know what number I'm on now. I think that was Strawberry, my very sad attempt at kidcore. If y'all have watched my other videos, I'm not a fan of that island. A little disappointed in how it turned out. But it's still cute. It's still cute. I might have to like reattempt the theme someday, like when I have a modded Switch, because there's actual strawberries if you can mod your Switch. Also, my secret beach, which I guess Red has decided to crash the movie. Very rude of him. Very offended. Can you even get on his boat? You can't even get on his boat with this. But you know what? I'm not doing my museum. This is just for show. But yeah, little movies on the beach. I thought that would be at least really cute. But yeah, I still might want to, I'm always touching up. I want to add details like, oh, I might put some dropped mushrooms or you know, bug models or things on top of these mushrooms, because, you know, clutter. The more items you can put on your island, the better, I say. And I think now we have to head back this way. That bridge leads to Able Sisters, which is still woefully undecorated. I was hoping to stream this weekend, but I don't think I'm gonna have the energy to, because one, I'm about to start my period, so I'm probably gonna be miserable on Saturday. And two, I'm actually going out Friday night. This is like the first time I've ever quote unquote gone out and like done something. We're doing, my sisters and I are going to, I don't even know what it is. It's like a bar or something, or I don't even know, but we're going and they're going to be playing Taylor Swift's new album, like right when it drops. So we're going to be out and listening to her music. So that'll be fun. I'm doing stuff. I also might have to try to go to Spirit Halloween this weekend, because next weekend is like literally like the day before Halloween. So yeah, I have plans. I have weekend plans for once. So I don't know if I can stream, which is why I'm trying to film a little extra video here, so that you don't, you know, get sad and cry when you don't get to see my face this weekend. But yeah, anyways, I was gonna say I wanted to film working on, oh my god, Pudge. A little Pudge in the back. A little baby. I wanted to work on Able Sisters on stream because I don't know what I'm doing with it, and I feel like building difficult builds on stream always helps, because then I can be like, hey chat, tell me what to do. And then I just steal all your great ideas. Look at Joey. Guys, I feel so bad. Joey was sick for like a week. And I didn't know. Like, I kept going past his house, and I even was thinking like, wow, he's been inside a lot. Maybe he's sick. I should check on him. And I didn't check on him for a week, and he was sick. I feel so bad. Is he ignoring me? He's like, you bitch, you didn't come and check on me for like a whole week. Very rude. But yes, anyways, I'm just babbling here. Oh, reactions? Yes! I can bow! I look like I'm bowing right to the fire. I'm like about to sacrifice someone. Wait, where is it? Where is apologetic? Oh, here we go. Me about to like sacrifice someone into the flames. Anyways, this is my little neighborhood area, which I think I showed in my most recent video, but y'all did not see this beach stuff. I have a beach house. Because why not? I kind of forgot to plan where Wendy's house is going. I was just like decorating everything, and I was like, wait, shit, where am I putting it? So I put it on the beach. It looks so cute. There's all these little mushrooms and pumpkins everywhere. I love all my ground codes. I love this book code. I might have to use it on my main fairy core island because it's so good. Got a bike, and I'm trying to put the spooky candy set like in front of everyone's house. Because, you know, they gotta go trick-or-treating. And then we've got this little cozy campfire, bonfire, sacrifice spa. I don't know what's going on, but it's a fun little hangout. Here is Mr. Biscuit's house. I don't know why I said Mr. He's like probably 5 years old. He's got his scooter. He's got his hot rod over here, his ride. And just a little spot to sit and drink hot cocoa. Is she gonna sit? Wait, is she gonna sit with me? Or is she sniffing? She's sniffing. Okay. Sit with me, Deirdre. You know, I used to hate Deirdre. She's grown on me, though. She's kind of cute. She's a little scary. Oh. And apparently she hates me. It's the white lips. Is that edible? I would maybe not eat the mushroom, ma'am. Please don't eat the mushroom. I would advise against it. I would strongly advise against it. I don't know if that's gonna be... I don't know what it's gonna do to you. I don't know what you're gonna see. I don't know what you're gonna experience. Cap'n probably eats the mushrooms. Look at that man. He's eaten a couple mushrooms in his life. Anyways, my cute dog for Biscuit, who just sits and drinks coffee and hopefully does not eat the mushrooms. I kind of gave up decorating this yard. I don't know if you can tell, but I basically was like, pumpkins, sofa, there you go. The decor. The nice thing about fall, I've never been a big fall person, I'll admit, but fall islands are great because it's just pumpkins. Like, you don't know what to do. Literally just put pumpkins everywhere, and that's it. That's the whole island. That's the theme. This is Mr. Joey's house. Another 5-year-old who I'm going to refer to as a Mr. for whatever reason. And then here's Fauna's yard. She's baking pumpkin pie. And she doesn't have candy sitting out, so I don't know if she's not giving out candy or if she's literally giving out slices of pumpkin pie. That would be delicious. Imagine like trick-or-treating, but it's like good quality baked goods. And you just walk around and you're eating like scones and pieces of pumpkin pie. Although I feel like a lot of people don't know how to bake. So it could be very sad. It could just be they like whipped out a store-bought pumpkin pie and were like, look, I made this. And they definitely didn't. And here's Deirdre's house. Just a rocking chair and a little kettle. She also doesn't have candy sitting out. I don't know what's up with these mean old deer girls. They're not giving out candy. Up here we have Nate's house. He not only is giving out candy, but pancakes. He's got whole ass stacks of pancakes sitting out. You can just go up and eat. Sounds delicious. And then here are Pudge and Stitch's yards. They have their little, I love these little kind of gardens I did for them. The bagel looks so good. Y'all can tell I'm PMSing. Y'all can really tell, can't you? I'm just talking about food. We have a little pumpkin carving area with this. I've used this code every fall. On every island, every fall, I use this code. It's not that like 3D or realistic, but I just love it. It's like the goo from the inside of the pumpkins. I haven't really mentioned it, but I've decided I'm not going to redo any of the houses for this island. I think a lot of their exteriors look pretty good anyways, and it's kind of fun having the mismatched look for them all. I'm also just lazy, and honestly, speed running Happy Home Paradise, it's not speed running. There's no way to speed run it. Even if you go as fast as you can, it takes like a day. I don't know, some streamers do it in like 3 hours. I can't do it. It took me like hours. Like I would spend an hour or two every night for like a week to do it. Took forever. Anyways, up here, this whole third level is all of our sheepies. I was gonna do like a sheep meadow and actually put the sheep like rocking chairs out. I don't know why I keep checking whose house this is. It's literally Timbra's. I know she lives here. This is my island, I should know. I was gonna put sheep out, but I've already kind of been there, done that. Also, I'm kind of lazy and I don't want to have to mail myself like 20 sheep from my other island. This is other Wendy's house. Not me, Wendy, but sheep Wendy. She's got candy out because she's a good person. I just noticed, is there a freaking... Oh my god, there's a witch hat on the cupcake. Also, that caramel apple, is that supposed to be a black cat? It could be a bat, but it doesn't have wings. Also, I don't know why my camera is moving. I'm not touching my thing, so I don't know why it's like moving so much. But look, it looks like a little black cat caramel apple. I've never noticed that. Honestly, this game, I know we all love to complain about how we want more updates and more items, but like, there's so much detail they put into this game. Just look at the leaves. They're so good. Look at that. They went all, imagine actually carving that in real life. I have not carved. Do you guys carve pumpkins? I haven't carved a pumpkin in, I don't know how long. I can't even remember what the last design I would have done was, but it sounds kind of fun. I'm probably gonna be too lazy, but like, I don't know, maybe I'll do it. I haven't done it in years. It could be fun to try carving a pumpkin. I could carve and make it look like my cat. I don't know if I'm artsy enough for that, but wouldn't that be cute? No, I want to do that. Or I could make like a villager. I could make it look like Vista. Could make it look like my little Wendy girl. I could do like the pigtails and everything. Endless possibilities. Here's my gorgeous, gorgeous land bridge. It's actually kind of basic, but you know what? I like it. I don't know if I want to put railing in. I kind of like the danger that you could just fall off into the water. You know, because you know, kidcore, children, they're always getting into trouble and falling off cliffs, you know, as one does. Here's my little apple orchard. This is a very unhinged voiceover. I'm very sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. You don't come here for the hinged content. You're here for the unhinged content. That's what I'm all about. But yes, orchard. It's in a circle. We've got apple pie. We got apple juice on the ground. We got a ladder for picking. We got a bucket that is empty. Apparently, we're just dropping the apples on the ground instead of putting them into the bucket. Because nobody listens. Apple tart slice. I still don't have this DIY on my main save, Peach. I literally have like almost 3,000 hours on that. Where am I at, actually? Let's go look. Whoa! What if I'm at like 666 right now? I bet I am. I wouldn't say that, but where is me? This is me. Look how close I am. Look how close I am. This is my main switch, by the way. The other Sophie. Look how many hours I have in Animal. I'm almost at 3,000 hours on Peach. Have never reset, and I still don't have the stupid apple tart. Very offensive. I mean, I'm gonna mod once I'm done with this island. I'm gonna mod the Switch. Or rather, I'm modding my other Switch, but then moving Peach to this one. So yeah, I can just order the DIYs then, and I don't have to actually try to get it. But I'm also stubborn, and I kind of want to just earn it. But no one's ever making pie. Here's my Peninsula. I actually left off here. I think I still have the items. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little, like, here. I'm gonna put one item down. Look at this. You're getting a speed build and a tour. It's a 2-for-1 video. There you go. That was the content. We're gonna do, look how well it blends in with this path. It literally looks like it's a part of the path, but we're gonna do a little campfire, like s'mores roasting moment right on the peninsula. I think that's so cute. So precious. And then the beaches, they're probably just gonna look like this, like just like weeds and maybe pumpkins or flowers or something. I'm a big fan of decorating beaches. I never leave my beaches empty. You know, even if I don't decorate them, they're at the very least gonna have some weeds and some flowers. I don't, maybe controversial, but I don't like empty beaches. It's like half your island. Like, decorate it. I know it's a little annoying because it's not grass. I would much rather have grass than like the sand, but just pretend it's, I feel like the way I decorate my beaches, I just pretend they're not beaches. Timbra, bad bitch. You know, I used to hate her. I hated her in New Leaf, but she's kind of cool in New Horizons. What have I not shown yet? Or did you guys see everything? Was that everything? I think you guys saw everything. Cause yeah, there's not much left to do on this island. Most of the whole right half is essentially done, other than my little peninsula hangout. For the center part, I need to do Able Sisters still, which is probably next on my list. And then my only other last thing, well, I have all the beaches, but like I said, I don't know how much I'm gonna decorate the beaches. They might be kind of empty, but not totally empty because I don't like that. And this is gonna be like my haunted carnival. I can visualize it. You see a path like running around here, ending here. This is gonna be like a haunted house, and then I'm gonna have an incline up, and this whole cliff, I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna make it a maze. I don't know if no, I don't want to flatten the cliff. I don't want to flatten it. Oh my god, there's so much shit to clean up. Don't look at all of the trash. I don't want to flatten it. I do like this little waterfall feature, so I'll probably leave this here and do something over there. But I'll probably flatten like this right here, like this little chunk, make this waterfall a little smaller maybe, and then I'll just have like a little hedge maze. Because I thought that'd be fun, having like a proper, I wish we could do a corn maze. I feel like that's more the aesthetic, but I'll just do hedges and you'll run around, and I'm gonna bury so many pitfall seeds. You're gonna be miserable when you visit the dream address. You're gonna be falling everywhere. Oh my god, it's gonna be a haunted house. I could like hide like spooky shit back here. I'm gonna hide something really creepy back here, and only the real folks will know. Only the real cool kids who watch this video will know about it. Maybe I'll like, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh wait, you know what I'm gonna do? Guys, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna block us, you can't get back there. I'm gonna like bury or like hide a wetsuit over here, and then you can swim with the wetsuit, and I'm gonna put something back here. I'm gonna tell myself to remember, I'm gonna hide something, and the only way you can see it is if you swim. I'm gonna add a little secret detail just for you who watched this video, and I'm never gonna mention this ever again in any videos. Y'all won't know about it. Only the cool besties who watched this rather long video. We're at 25 minutes. I'm gonna wrap it up. You'll all know. But yes, I'm gonna come sit here while our good boy Stitches sprints past. But thank you all so much for hanging out and seeing this little updated tour, listening to me share my thoughts about what I'm building. If you have any suggestions of like a cute build that you think would look good on any of like my empty beaches, if you have a suggestion of what I should hide behind the museum, I'd love to hear it. Just let me know. I'm kind of curious to see your ideas, hear your thoughts. What did you like? What did you dislike? I want to know. Just tell me whatever you think. How are you doing? Are you carving pumpkins? Are you excited for the new Taylor Swift album? What's going on in your life? Just let me know. I want to hear it. Until next time, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whatever time you're in. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Stay peachy.